welcome back to The Perspective with me, Florence Armein. Let's focus on your current activities at the moment. Your main focus is handling building a crisis center for children, women and children against violence. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, for our organization, that's not our main program, but we managing the program called Pundi Perempuan.
Okay.
It's a woman's pouch in English. Pundi Perempuan is an initiative that started by Indonesia National Commission on Violence Against Women, and we call Indonesia Komnas Perempuan. This initiative start because we think that to be able to give how do I say it? To give the service, a sustainable, woman-friendly service to women's victims of violence, we need to have enough money to do that.
So the funding is at the issue right now.
Yes, the funding is the issues because to be able to operate a woman crisis center in Indonesia, we need a lot of resources, not just money, but also volunteers. Yeah, and then we also need to provide for those volunteers so they're not their rights not being like neglected.
How many volunteers do you have, roughly?
We have 3 full-time volunteers.
3 full-time volunteers.
And Pundi Perempuan, we work with 6 women crisis centers in Indonesia, in Bali, in Surakarta, in Ambon, with 6 organizations. I mean that, and also we give how do you say money to other organizations who in need if they have if they need to do rapid response.
Okay, so how many roughly these 6 organizations? How many volunteers are working on this? If you have it on.
Well, we provide fund for their operational cost.
Okay.
So with that operational cost, they can pay with their volunteers. But we also provide for 3 full-time volunteers.
That coordinates with
human rights defender that go around and then give, for example, consultation. Usually they're psychologists, doctor,
Okay. So now I understand you're also doing the same thing, Grace. What you do is to try to get funding because it's a vital part of getting these organizations going.
I see.
Right?
Yes. Actually, as I mentioned before, our focus is for children because our vision is for every child. Life and all its fullness. So the first thinking is how to build a secure and safety environment for children. So at the time is how to prevent, protect the children from the violence in the community. But is our approach is community development approach. So we just started to working with the community. So what we are doing is first building awareness among the community itself, so they will realize that okay, safety, secure life is what they need. Okay, and then they realize, okay, violence, that is not good. That will hinder the development of their children and the area and the community for a future life of the children themselves. So when they come with that kind of mindset, so then we challenge them. So who do you think that can coping with this? And then they start, okay, we itself, we can do this.
It has to start from within. It has to start
Yes,
from the
it
family
starts
then.
from the community. So, and fortunately, mostly of them are women. So
Okay.
it's really is housewife women. When we start doing a lot of child rights campaign, socialize about child rights issues and women issues, and then we start a good practices. It was in Surabaya. It started in 2006 at the time. It's like 6 or 7 housewives when they realized that, okay, we need to protect the children because that area that we serve is really close to Doli area, is in Kelurahan Putrajaya.
Yeah. Okay. This is where it gets interesting. We want to know the methods of how you try to reach out to the community, especially the women at the very core. They're the victims, actually,
Yes.
here in this issue. We'll be right back.